conflict of interest, I'm not going to get in their business, but I always knew Blueface was pretty stupid. I'm going to tell you why. Blueface is signed to Wack100 and managed by Wack100.
Let me go, Junior. We done already made all the money we can make. I don't want to go to no another label with you. I love you. But I no longer want to be mob time business-wise. I love all the mob time street. It's time for me a new look, Junior. It's time. Let me out that contract, bro. I'm done with that contract, bro. We ain't made no money. I've been with you 4 years, P. We ain't dropped number 2 project.
He act like he didn't know what I was talking about.
Here you go, Killer. Play this instead. I'm gonna send it to you. Okay.
The nigga got to talking to me about finesse 2 times contract.
It's the conflict of interest. I'm not going to get in their business, but I always knew Blueface was pretty stupid. I'm going to tell you why. Blueface is signed to Wack100 and managed by Wack100. Let me tell you how this works. When you sign to, so if you're the manager of the guy to a label, they take at least half already. Then you're getting managed by the guy who owns the label. So of your 50% that you're getting, or less than 50%, he's still taking at least 20% of that too. It's double dipping. You get what I'm saying? So you never sign, you never get managed, or you don't have a management company owned by the people that also sign you. They take at least half already. Then you're getting managed by the guy who owns the label. So of your 50% that you're getting, or less than 50%, he's still taking at least 20% of that too. It's double dipping. You get what I'm saying?
Okay,
so you never sign,
there, right?
You never get managed.
So let's stop it right there. So this is when I called the crazy dude, I said, yo, where did you get this from? He said, well, finesse 2 times has JPE, which is J Prince's dad, the father, Mob Ties, Money Bag Yo, then Atlantic. That's right. That's okay. See, what he got 20%. I said, nah, he got 20% or 50%, which is 10%. Right. So, okay. I said, so what did he say he got? He said he ended up with like $30,000, $40,000. That's what they gave him out the budget. Right. I said, okay. I said, all right, so this is how it works for me. For one, there ain't no 4 or 5 people in there. If Blueface get an advancement of $500,000, he get $500,000. You don't take 20% of the $500,000? Absolutely not. He get $500,000.
Stop lying, Wack. Stop lying. You know damn well you taking a percentage of everything that's coming through Blueface. We already know, Wack, you're greedy. You a greedy slime ball, man. You want a percentage of everything. You are a greedy slime ball.
Now let's just say the budget's $1 million. He said, well, Wack, where you make your money at? I said, I'm gonna tell you. The other $500,000 is for what? He got quiet. I said, what's the other $500,000 for? It's $1 million on the table. I done gave the artist $500,000. Can't you say 50%? Let's call it 50%. What's the other $500,000 for? He said, well, the album got to get done. Producers, studio time, features, mix, mastering, videos, all that. Right. So, okay. So how much you think that costs? He said more than $500,000. I said, exactly. Now, because I'm white, right, I may get all that shit done for $400,000 because the producers didn't charge me. The video that cost $50, they charged me $25. Right. I said, so let me ask you something. If you just said all that costs over $500,000, that would mean if I gave him $500,000 and it cost $600,000, I'm $100,000 in the hole, right? Right. Which ultimately puts him in the hole because we got to recoup everything before the other money come in, right? Right. But if Wack can get it done for another 400,000, you got a problem with me making money on the label side because my name and my relationship save money?
We already know what Wack gonna do. That extra money that it would have cost, Wack wanna put that in his pocket. We already know what Wack gonna do. The extra money that he said he would have saved because of his relationships or who he know, he gonna wanna put that in his pocket. He not gonna say, all right, you keep the money. He wanna keep the money for himself. Come on, man. But Wack think he can just say any damn thing.
He said no. He said, but Blueface got the $500,000, right? Yeah, but you didn't take no money. No, I gave him his $500,000. He said, wouldn't your management kick in? I said, well, once the album's done and everything's out, and I go set tours up and do deals over here and deals over there and boxing deals over here and this over there, then my management money kicks in. He said, and you take half of that? I said, no. The max is 20%. It's illegal to do anything over 20%. He said, no way you giving him all that. I said, all my artists get the same deal. That's why they don't go nowhere.
What? Wack, you gotta relax, bro. You gotta relax. Everybody that signs the Wack gets away from it. Don't nobody sit with Wack. Wack sit there and say 1 minute that after he signed one of the people to the management deal, when the contract's up, now they just doing business as it comes. But then he sit here and say right here that the people that get with him don't go nowhere. That's a lie. When people start coming to the realization that you taking advantage of them, are they getting the hell out of there? Like now that we hear this with Finesse 2 times and Blueface is feeling some type of way right now. You better know that Blueface is feeling some type of way hearing this, because I'm sure he didn't understand this shit. He didn't understand that Wack was making money here and here. And let's be real, Wack ain't got him signed to no label. So Wack eating all that up. Wack eating it up right now. Come on now. We know what type of dude Wack is. He's a greedy dude.
Now the rest of them, they f***ed up because they got 5 hands in the pot. So Finesse 40,000 takes him 12 deals to get what Blueface might get in one. And you got management that's going to go over here and make happen that shouldn't. Cardi B features and God knows Lyrical Lemonade videos and these features and that, and you in Europe on your first run out, which doesn't happen. You got artists been around there 10, 15 years and been on run. And all kind of other shit. We ain't gonna talk about when a nigga sleep and his phone go off at 8 o'clock at night. What's up? Blueface in jail for attempted murder in Vegas. And he on the freeway and calling attorneys to get on planes to be at the courthouse 7 o'clock in the morning and going to book houses and so they can bail, give you a bill and get your ankle. I said, it's a whole lot come with it, because a lot of times when you and your management in that building, they ain't going to the streets. Oh, when we talking about streets, let's talk about what else with that.
Hold up. So Wack is trying to justify having Blueface in this bogus contract by saying that, oh, if you get locked up and you need to call me and I'm in the bed, I'ma answer the phone. Nigga, I don't need you to answer the phone if I'm locked up. I'm going to call somebody else. Don't be trying to take advantage of my damn money. He trying to justify for taking advantage of Blueface. Oh, if you get locked up for a shooting over here, if you get locked up for this over here, if this happened over here, nigga, I don't want you to do that. I don't need you for that. I need you to make sure you manage the career. I don't want you to be involved with my personal life and then spike the numbers up and act like you telling me something. This is what he doing right here. Man, I tell you, that boy right there, hey, listen, Blueface gonna see this shit. This is why I told y'all, Blueface ain't rocking with Wack that way. He just stuck in the contract. You sit there, you can go out here, and I'm sure Wack is trying to explain this to him like this. And we know Blueface look like one of them guys that's just gonna say, yeah, okay, Wack. But he gonna go to the side and think about it. Damn, Wack tearing me up for real. He taking advantage of it. Because this is how they do business. This is what happens when you do business with niggas. Just keeping it a buck. When you do business with niggas that gotta go to other niggas, they gonna tear you up and then gotta go to somebody else and negotiate.
What the should look like for when all that's going on? Well, that's a cost that's zeroed out. That just comes with it. He said, Wack, I'm sorry I mentioned your name. I thought he had the same contract as Finesse. I said, hell no. That's why you don't do that kind of shit. Now, Finesse could get out his contract. He just don't know what to do. Why won't you do it? I said, because he a snake. 90% of the artists in this game is a snake.
Woo! You hear that, right? 90% of the artists in this game is a snake. This is why these managers be snaking them before they can do anything. This is why he snaked the game. This is why they do that to these jokers. Because the managers and these people that is acting like they want to be connected to the artists, they already putting it together to snake the artist because they got in their mind that the artist is going to snake them once they get on. And Wack, I'm telling y'all, this is he been letting people know this shit when he talk. Straight up. He definitely getting the percentage of the boxing and the reality show, all that. Straight up. And you know, he definitely acts like everybody's a snake but him. The whole time, he's the snake. The whole time, Wack is the snake. The police guy is the snake. I'm telling you. Oh, yeah. You do business with Wack, everything's going down. Nothing's going up because Wack is going to take too much. This is what people got to understand. When you doing business with snakes, they going to bleed you. They going to bleed you all the way out because they just worried about what they can get. Now, you out here hustling and bustling. Blueface out here hustling and bustling. And he want to give some money to these bras. And he got a whole bunch of legal shit. But Wack gonna get his percentage, right? Man, listen. The worst thing you can do is do business with Wack.
This is why I understand why they do Finesse the way they did it. They know as soon as he get a name, as soon as he gets some popularity, he gonna turn on him. So what they do, they whoop him out the gate. So when he turn on him, like he do, I want out the contract. Fuck y'all. They feel good about it.
And he gonna feel the same way about Blueface. When Blueface come to the realization that Wack is tearing him up, Wack, I'm like, all right, I already tore him up. Hey, man, that's why I tore him up. Because I knew one day he going to wake up and see what's going on.
I get it. I tell every week, Wack, man, nah, he's a snake. I see it in you. You just called me talking crazy about the very same that put you in position for you to talk to me. You a snake. So, I see what you was doing, academics. Bad example. Blueface ain't got 5 on the contract, bro.
Nah. Academics just exposed how you robbing Blueface, nigga. Nah, ain't no bad example, nigga. Now, let's be real. I know Act always likes to run Wack's narrative, right? And he be doing that shit because he getting paid. We know this, right? But when it come to some educational shit, I'm not believing you, Wack, over a nigga that done went to college and we talking about some educational shit. We ain't talking about no street shit. We talking about business. How you are manipulating your artists in the business the same way finesse is getting manipulated. And your man Act tells the whole world that you manipulating Blueface. Blueface done came for him. He don't give a fuck about you now, Wack. Yeah. Blueface, we already know now. We know that. And I gotta keep it a buck. If a nigga go at Act, he gonna say something back. They done bullied him already before. He done got bullied in the industry now. He gonna say something back because he got bullied. He not gonna allow Blueface to bully him, knowing damn well he know Blueface broke. And we gotta keep it a buck. Academics ain't letting none of the rappers bully him because he know he got more money than all of them. He know it. All the niggas running around that got managers and shit like that, he know that they getting robbed. He know it. But you trying to save face, Wack, and it ain't gonna work because everybody can see what it is. You trying to explain something when it's self-explanatory of what's going on with all of these rappers that got managers that signed to the manager and signed to another label. You can't even get Blueface signed to a label because everybody know you snaking shit.
The crazy part about it is, shit, you really my business partner now because that's what I do. I build Cuddy Man as part of the owners.
Nice.
Yeah, that's how you do that. Like, you know, all my cats I start off managing, we usually convert into being business partners because the contract runs out. I don't go nowhere. They don't go nowhere. Business is still coming in. And I'm one of them that create. Yeah, like, what you got going on? You want with that? Yeah, all right, I got 20% for you. What I got to throw in, nothing. Just do whatever I need to do. I'll figure something out. That's it. This platform I'm building right here, there's nothing but content.
Hey,
you think I didn't give him a percentage?
All I gotta ask.
You think I didn't get it? Hold on. You think I didn't give him a... You just found out last week. Yo, Wack, how the boo, boo, boo. Oh, that's gonna make a bunch of money. God damn, I know what you was doing. I said, I gave you 20%. You said you gave me ownership or something, but the number cut. Yeah. Oh.
I guarantee you, this nothing but contact shit ain't gonna go nowhere. And I want to tell y'all this, right? We all know that Blueface is signed to Wack, right? And Wack gets a percentage of everything Blueface is doing, right? So guess what he did to Blueface? He hit him with the reverse uno. It says, all right, I'm going to give you a percentage of this right here when Wack's already getting a percentage of everything he's doing. So Wack hits him with the reverse Uno and tell him, all right, I'm going to give you a percentage of this, but Wack's going to get a percentage of what he's telling you he's going to give you a percentage of. This nigga think he's slick, boy. Ain't nothing smart about this dude. He just always doing it to goofies. That's it.
He didn't even realize it. Now I'm giving him 20% ownership. So that means everything that happens after him, he still eat. Whether he there or not.
Crazy.
Now you ask yourself.
Crazy.
Do you turn your back on them type of situations?
Not at all.
That academics told me, ain't no way you. I said, yeah, bro, that's how that work, bro.
Why Wack ain't had his conversation with academics? Academics is the one telling everybody that you robbing the board. Why you didn't go have this conversation with academics on his platform so you can try to explain this to academics and he can break it down why you lying and this ain't what it is. Nah, it's this. You ain't gonna tell me something that I'm seeing and tell me it's not that. Come on now. What kind of sense does that make?
You know what I'm saying? I said, Blue will tell you. When Wax signed me, he gave me $250,000. My house cost me another $300,000 down payment to get in there. I didn't have no FICO score. I don't know how the loan was in my name. I didn't give him no down payment. It was a brand new Porsche in the driveway, and went home, went to sleep. I don't know where it came from. He just handled it. I said, my is don't do what the motherfuckers do, bro. Longevity equals success. Make money with a nigga 1,000,000 times instead of beating him once.
Wack, you beating him over and over again. You beating him like a slave. Smash that like button and hit the subscribe button, man. You're beating him over and over again. But you beating him, but you acting like you not, and you telling him you not, but you beating him. Come on, man. You gotta relax, Wack.
Worked out better.
That's a fact.
And I taught him the game. How you think he was able to go do deals with his baby mama? That wasn't my deal. I taught him how to do the deal. You never heard me have a vested interest in none of that.
I think what throws me off is how much they want it to be a bad thing. And it's like they harp on what the perception of how they want it to look. And it's like, I'm telling you, no, bro, this is what it is. But no, it couldn't be that simple. It couldn't be you just doing it.
Nigga,
Like, well, are you okay right now? Like,
that is crazy. I said, Mard is left for 2 years and came back to and he called me on a Tuesday. He said, Unc, I think I want an SUV. I said, okay. He said, remember them long Range Rovers? The ones you used to always have? I said, yeah, the body style change. He said, you want one of them? Yeah. I said, all right. Friday, he called me. He said, Unc, it's in my driveway with a Range Rover. He said, go out there and get the keys. He said, he wanted a Range Rover, right? He said, he got Miami plates. He said, he got 100 miles on it. I asked you to you. What I gotta pay to do it? I said, I already took care of it. I'm just saying, it's different over here.
You already know Wack taking his money and buying shit with his own money, and he only understand. But Wack act like he doing it out of his pocket. Now that's that man's money that you deducted. This shit is crazy.
And that's the thing, people are not used to people just being that honest or being that loyal or solid about certain things. It's like they're automatically ready for the worst, or they're so held on the online perception that they're just like, it can't be, he can't just be trying to do that. And it's a sad situation. It's lightweight crabs in a barrel type.
Or other times, people only see you as far as their perception sees themselves. So if they can't achieve it, they can't fathom you achieving it either.
Well, you got to remember, Academics ain't never did a damn record deal in his life, so he don't know. He going.
You hear him though, right? Academics ain't never did a record deal in his life. Academics is plugged in with the labels though. Academics do business with niggas that are rapping. He did some business with some rappers. Academics know what's going on. This is why he's able to call all the rappers out that go at him and break it down how they really don't have what they saying. But you acting like he ain't been doing this already, Wack. This is why I tell you, Wack is fool fafi, man. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Shout out to all y'all, man.
Off of this contract, Finesse 2 times put up. And you know, Finesse the first to say he didn't know about nothing when he got out of jail. That's where they went wrong. They, you know, instead of teaching him, they used him. That's real. They went wrong right there.
But what's going to happen with this internet exposing how these niggas is doing? People are going to start understanding and not do business with people like Wack. That's all. It's going to be people that start understanding it. And as he continues to do this foo-fafi shit and screw over people, these podcasters that he's lining up with, manipulating them, people going to start falling back on it.
They use them instead of teaching them.
He didn't know what the was going on.
Do you think he's going to correct himself and say he was wrong?
He probably will. Cause he know how to jump on there and make him look crazy, so he better do it first.
No, that's right.
He know how to get over there.
He said he signed before he even.
Atlantic is the mother. Well, you got the money bag, which always was there. Mm-hmm. Mob ties. JPE is his father's. That's the monkey wrench. Then you got the mother company, Universal. Atlantic. Then it's him. So when you say he got 20%, he got 20% of 50%, so he really got 10%. You see what I'm saying?
That's just crazy.
Is there any way for him to get out the deals, or he just?
He probably, I can get him out the deal because this is probably how it works. Mob Ties, well, he probably signed the 5 albums, right? He's probably to Mob Ties. Mob Ties probably went and got a distribution deal for 2 albums, right? So, in their contract, it probably says, as long as the distributor supplies the budget, right? Then we do the business with you. That's the 42 fake. Nigga, I'm signing you for 5 albums. You only signing them for 2. So if them 2 budgets already been exhausted, you as a label got to come up with another budget. Either you got to go do another distro deal with somebody, or you got to come out your pocket with it.
Now I want to tell you this right here, right? This is how they be robbing the artists, right? Just what he just said, right? He'll sign an artist to a 5-album deal, right? Go to the label and get them for a 2-album deal, right? When the 2 albums is complete, now he's renegotiating for more money for himself, right? But he already got the 5-album deal locked in with the artist. So the manager and the label guy that's getting double paper is going back to negotiate a bigger deal without you even knowing, because he already got you in a contract for a 5-album deal. This is how these niggas is robbing these niggas. And then they wake up later after they see the damn manager / label they signed to eating all crazy, and they can't get no damn money because they only can get show money. The manager and the label is getting all the money from the major. This shit crazy.
There's so much time that went by and they ain't created a budget. As an indie company, he can use that to breach them. Now the problem is he need the money to go pay an attorney, right? Do that work. Attorney gonna say, all right, man, it's gonna cost us $100,000 to fight these. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We need a retainer. He gonna say he don't got it, right? Y'all remember when I was on the podcast when I was telling them I sued World Star, and they was like, well, how much money did you have to pay? I'm like, I don't work like that. My retainers are retained. When it's go time, it's go time. So if I was to text my attorney right now and send them finesse 2 times contract and say, find a way to breach it, do you see it? If they in breach, we can go out this way, that way, right? If I say, go get it done, then please for the money, it's just gonna go get it done.
Got you.
Right? Why? Because my attorney understands, for one, we're already retained. 2, if Wack got us doing this, they know what I'm gonna say next. I'm gonna say I got these people over here want to give us $2 million. Contact them and get that done. They know they gonna get a percentage of that $2 million regardless.
Hey, listen, man. They busting jokers in the head, man. Just point blank, period, man. They busting jokers in the head, man. You go over there and sign some damn deal with somebody like Wack, they gonna take advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it a buck. You can't trust them type of people, man.